Welcome back in here, episode 22 of the Brecken Beitler Show. Back over a month. We haven't done this for a while, so it's good to be back, joined here with Jacob Madsen.
Yep, hello, how are we doing?
His first appearance. It's going to be a heavy sports podcast today, but that's what we're good about talking about. We have a lot of knowledge in that area, so,
Sir.
Hopefully it can be pretty interesting. I'm not even going to do a bunch of this intro stuff, bro. We're starting right into it,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay, obviously we're in high school, so this has been a topic for debate recently.
Yes.
Who is the greatest South Dakota high school athlete of all time?
Look, since you're the guest, bro, you can start. We've been talking about this. We will just bring this up in conversations all the time.
Yes.
This is kind of a bad thing, but we go on call a lot and just talk about random
Just
stuff.
debate everything,
Yeah.
everything and anything. But
we're good friends, but we actually have a lot of different opposite views on a lot of things.
Yes, but no, in my eyes, I think this might be recency bias, but I think it's Lincoln Kienholz, and I don't think it's very close. I think, obviously, 4-star football Ohio State quarterback.
And he might start this year.
Yes, he might. They got Julian Sayin. He's a heck of a player, but yeah. But Lincoln Kienholz, obviously, Ohio State quarterback. I think he averaged something like 20 and 10 a game senior year basketball. Does that sound about right?
It does, but they didn't make the state tournament, so that's the only thing on his resume for basketball that is lacking. Again, basketball, it's also a team sport, so you're not he could have went D1 in 3 sports, maybe besides basketball.
Yeah.
But he had the D1 athleticism.
Yes.
I don't know if he had the skill for basketball.
He was
just so athletic.
He was insane at
and
baseball.
Baseball was probably his second best sport.
He threw like 90 plus. He hit nukes.
Well, I don't know about the 90 plus, but
he did. I remember. He topped 91 at the Birdcage.
Really?
I was there.
State?
Yeah.
In the championship or semifinal?
Yeah.
Semifinal,
I
think. And he hit nukes.
Oh, he hit bombs.
And I don't even think he was on the scene until junior, senior year. Sophomore year, I think he was kind of small. And then he just took off his last 2 years. Mm-hmm. But again, recency bias, yes, Lincoln Kienholz. I think, look, when you have to talk about future success, obviously you have to throw Mike Miller in there.
Yes.
But that's when we look at athlete, we look at the whole picture.
Yeah.
Because Lincoln Kienholz is up there. Honestly, underrated pick. I don't think he's the best, but we have to mention him. Jack Smith. I know his basketball wasn't very appreciated, but his baseball skills, even though he quit.
I think Sully Schlimgen needs to be mentioned as well.
Oh, yeah. You said one time without thinking about Lincoln Kienholz that Sully Schlimgen best high school athlete of all time.
Yeah. He's just stud. Obviously, again, D1 football over Washington State, right? Yep. Yeah, obviously, he's a heck of a baseball player. I don't think... Does he hoop?
He used to hoop, and he was good.
He was good?
He was good. He quit after his sophomore year.
Yeah.
He was good. He was really good.
Yeah. Is that what Jamin said?
I just know Jamin messed with him, and if Jamin messes with you, you're good.
You're pretty good. Yeah.
I know this is a long time ago, too, but when he played in the Little League World Series, he was 10 years old, and the rest of the team was 13.
That is crazy.
He was playing 3 years up.
That is crazy. And he was still valuable. Didn't he start? He started, right?
Yeah. I think he hit 9 holes, but
he started at 10 years old.
He played on the Little League World Series team. You have Marcus Phillips, who's a junior in college,
Jack
and
Riddell.
Sully just graduated.
Yeah, Jack Riddell, obviously.
Marcus Phillips.
By the way, you know what's crazy about that team? Every single one of them plays a college sport. Whether it's basketball.
That's actually super impressive.
Basketball, baseball, football. Every single one of them playing a college sport. And 4 of them are D1.
Shout out Jeff Riley. Seriously, shout out Jeff. I know you don't know. But Jeff Riley has a lot to do with that.
Crazy.
I'm dead serious.
Crazy.
And even Jeff Riley, I remember our coach. By the way, Jeff Riley was the coach of that Little League World Series team back in 2017 that went for South Dakota. But, dude, I remember, he's not even he's a really good coach, but he does focus on more of the life aspect too.
Really?
Even if you're not a big baseball guy, the hard work stuff in life.
You still get lessons out of it.
Yeah, I still think I would contribute a lot of that to Jeff Riley.
Yeah.
But also, I know our Little League World Series team who maybe finished better or whatever. I don't know if we were better besides Marcus, but we're not not everyone on that team is going to be playing college sports. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I know.
I'll tell you that.
No. Besides the point. Besides the point. Transitioning into baseball here. LSU Shreveport. You heard about them?
Whoa, hold on. We're only 4 minutes in. We will talk about LSU Shreveport.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But we're the best high school.
Getting over eager here.
Okay, can we get a top 3? of best high school athletes of all time. And this is a lot of recency bias because we're not knowledgeable for
our parents' generation and older.
Let me ask you this too: will Simeon Birnbaum be more successful than Mike Miller?
I think he definitely has a chance. I think if he runs in the Olympics, no matter where he places, I think that's.
You think that's more?
I think that's
because Mike Miller was a very valuable role player on that Heats championship.
He was.
Went to Florida, won a national championship, back to back, or just one?
Just one.
But it was a part of that back to back.
Yes. I think. Simeon Birnbaum. If he runs in the Olympics, though,
one of the best. And also, I guess it leads to my question too. You think there's runners right now like Micah Peters, Cole Riley, even Tyrus Needles? I don't know if Miles Lechtenberg's very good. I guess you can throw him in there. Will any of them be better than Simeon Birnbaum in the end?
Man, shout out Tyrus Needles, man.
I know you're gonna glaze Tyrus because he goes to your school. I'm gonna glaze Cole, but like
Tyrus is.
I think Cole. Oh, let's see with Cole. Cole always seems to impress me too. Like,
think about it, though.
He always seems to impress.
Yeah, Cole's always been special. Tyrus just keeps getting better. Like in middle school, I know this is a very long time ago, but he was nothing crazy. Like he wasn't anything spectacular. Like he was.
Actually, can I jump off that? We were at my hotel this weekend. We were at a baseball tournament, and we were talking about state track. And I was talking about my dad in Opwin, and we were talking about Tyrus Needles. Mm-hmm. And we were like, dude, I used to whoop up on him. I used to easily beat him in middle school. I don't even run anymore. Yeah,
I beat him.
We don't even care.
Yeah, like neither of us run anymore.
And this guy's a D1 Power 5 runner now.
Yes, he is top like 50 in the country.
Yes,
like, he is like, I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think he runs like a 4:20 mile. That's
4:19.
Yeah,
sub 4:20.
That's
crazy. That's a sophomore.
That's crazy.
Cole obviously ran a 4:15 one state cross country, but Tyrus in state cross country was right up on him.
I think Simeon was somewhere in that like 4:10 range his sophomore year. I think that sounds about right. I was looking at it.
I think it was like around 4:20.
You think it was?
I think it was. He started peaking junior senior year.
Yeah. Okay.
You could say I would say he peaked physically, or I don't know about peaked. He's obviously getting better in college, but high school peak in junior year, I'm pretty sure. Peak-ish, but like he became a way better racer over those 2 years, even though he physically was almost maxed out junior year.
His like strategies.
Yes.
Yes, that's another huge part of running, though. Underrated part of running.
That's why I like Simeon. I know that we're getting off track, but that's why I like Simeon Birnbaum so much compared to, again, you guys don't know cross-country runners, but you remember Aaron Solomon.
Yes, Aaron Solomon.
Who won Nike Cross Nationals.
Yep. Sit and kick demon.
Yeah, he won. He was a Nike or high school national champion. Yep. He wasn't really even expected to win that.
I think he was the third best on his team.
No, but because there were these two twins from Newbury Park, California, that were supposed to come first and second and just wet the bed. I mean, absolutely. One of them died halfway through the race, literally halfway through, and the other one he was cruising.
I think he finished top 10 still.
And then I think it was last 800.
Yeah.
He died. It was like going up a hill.
Yeah.
And he just got passed. No, but Aaron Solomon's one of those guys, besides that national championship race he had, go out hard and stay out hard. He was very good physically, but I hated his race mentality and his style. But Simeon Birnbaum is so much fun to watch because he will start dead last in the race, halfway through the race, and win it.
I'm pretty sure, what was it? I think it was the Brooks Mile. When he went sub 4 last year?
Yeah, it would have been.
He was literally in last place.
Or 2 years ago.
Or no. I think.
It would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because he graduated 2 years ago.
Yes. I think. No, I think this was an Oregon race. I think he was literally in last place in the 1600. Like, literally dead last with 400 in. And he won. He won comfortably. Went like 356.
Split? Or not. Chill. 358. 358.
No, he was 356.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Really?
Well, we'll look
that's just what I thought, but we'll have to look at that. But
so I think that's a little.
Yeah, he was literally in dead last at a point in the race and still wins comfortably. Like,
and two, Simeon's one of those guys. He doesn't look at the clock.
No,
he's racing.
Yes,
and he lets the time be after. He wins the race first, and then he hopes that because he's won races at 401, 402, and he will win races at 358. He won't try to blow you out the water. He's just going to try to race mentality, and he sits and kicks and breaks you mentally at the end, the last 100 meters every time.
I mean, even in South Dakota state championships, he didn't.
He messed around.
Yeah,
he messed around.
Yeah, he messed around. Like he did not try to go out and break 4. Like he just raced his competition, which I actually really like.
Well, I think in the 800 he was like almost running a workout. He started last and barely won, even though he could have just wiped them all out.
Yes,
he just
crazy.
He didn't even care.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
He was just working for the national meets.
Okay, so.
Well, now let's transition. Okay, top 3. Let's finish this off quick.
Yep.
My top 3, recency bias, obviously, I got Lincoln Kienholz, Sully Schlemgen.
I think it's Mike Miller still.
Yeah, I think it's still Mike Miller.
Mike Miller.
Because of the success piece, even though it was one sport.
Did he win a state championship with Mitchell?
Yeah.
I think he did.
I'm
pretty sure.
I think so. And also,
what about Becky Hammond? That's an underrated
She's also had a
pick.
successful career, one of the best WNBA players of all time, or up there, probably a Hall of Famer, and then obviously a better coach probably.
Yes.
So
yes, she was really good.
She was from Rapid.
Yeah, okay. Rapid. My aunt said that's the best athlete she's ever seen. My aunt played against her, said she was just ridiculously good. Like she was just doing stuff that no one ever saw.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe we'll see in a few years someone steps up that we don't know about.
Heck,
I mean,
Bodie Beitler. Next up, you know what?
He's trying to keep the family legacy going on.
Keep the family legacy. You know,
he'll be a freshman in a couple years.
It'll be hard to top, but I think he can do it. But
all right. Anyway, quick question too. We said South Dakota athlete. What about the greatest high school athlete of all time? We both were talking about this.
Yes.
And let's say it on 3, 2, 1. Joe Mauer.
I think it's Joe Mauer. Obviously, first overall draft pick out of high school in the MLB. That's ridiculous in itself. He was also the number 1 football quarterback recruit in the country. He's a 5-star, committed to Florida State to go play football, and
had D1 offers to play basketball.
Yes. Like he had Minnesota offered, like local areas, because he grew up in Minneapolis, St. Paul area. And
it was kind of a storybook or fairy tale type of the way, I guess, baseball specifically. He got drafted, or he was from St. Paul area, gets drafted by the Minnesota Twins 1-1 from St. Paul, and then stays there his whole career as well.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
Yes, that's very cool.
But also, what was I going to say? Yeah, he didn't even look like that much of a athletic specimen either. He looked like a bum.
Yeah,
he looked like a bum.
6'4", skinny white guy.
Yeah.
Crazy though. He was ridiculously good at anything he did.
Yes.
And I don't know. Obviously one of the best catchers of all time, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I'm a Twins fan, but I think that's universally agreed upon.
Yeah. I think this is honestly a cliche statement here I'm about to say. I think most baseball players know this, but he struck out only one time in his 4 years of high school. And one time.
Against good competition. He went to a big school over in Minnesota. It wasn't bums. It wasn't Class B schools.
Well, he was 1-1 for a reason out of high school. I mean, it's almost like some LeBron
and I'm pretty sure
stuff.
he hit something. Do you know what his average was? I'm pretty sure it was above 500.
600, I think.
Yeah.
630.
Yeah.
His senior year. And it's not, for instance, like Max Clark, who was a top high school. He went 3rd overall to the Tigers out of high school.
In a small school in Indiana.
Yeah, kind of. I'm dead serious. Probably worse competition than here in Sioux Falls.
Probably.
And he.
I don't know about that. We don't know about that for sure.
Have you seen some of the highlights they play though?
Yeah.
They're not. They're really raw. They're guys. They're no offense to guys from Pierre and stuff who are good at baseball, but they're up there, no batting gloves.
Yeah.
They're not. But he hit 630 his senior year, Max Clark. But yeah.
Max Clark hit 630?
Yeah, his senior year.
Really?
He hit 400 his freshman year, 420 his sophomore year, 550 his junior year, and 630 his senior year.
Wow.
He only progressed.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you want to see. Is he in high A, or where's he at now? I think he's either in high or
no, I think he's in A. Or
he's
double A. He's with the Flying Tigers.
Flying Tigers. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's double A.
He'll get called up here in a year and a half, probably.
Probably. I mean, Caglione
just got called up.
Caglione, yeah.
He's stud.
We watched him play. We watched him pitch the College World Series, yeah. He pitched.
Yeah, and he did hit.
Yeah.
Did he hit a bomb?
Yeah,
I think he did.
He hit a bomb.
Did he go opposite field?
Yeah. He went left center.
Yeah.
It was a shot.
He is so fun to watch.
He is special.
Looks so easy for him.
Yes, he does. And you know what's crazy though? He didn't even really. He came out as a pitcher. Florida recruited him as a pitcher. He wasn't supposed to hit.
Oh yeah, because I looked up his high school stats the other day too.
He was supposed to hit.
It was he hit 370 in high school out of Tampa, Florida, which is still good.
That's still really impressive.
Yes, out of Florida as well, because you can get recruited at high D1s to hit there, especially out of Florida, hitting 370. But yeah, I saw he had a 2.5 or 2.3 ERA out of high school, pretty solid. Yeah. But yeah, he was low key. He was an okay pitcher in college. he had some struggles finding the zone. He threw hard, though. He threw 100 miles an hour off the mound. He just couldn't always find the zone, put himself in bad counts. But, boy, he can hit.
Yes, he rakes. But, yeah, that's just crazy to me, though, that he came out as a pitcher.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't supposed to be there.
No.
That's crazy. But
all right. See what we jumped in a new topic. We talked for 10 minutes about it. It's good, though. Next, I want to talk about, for many of you that have maybe seen, again, big sports baseball guys. And even if you're not a baseball fan listening to this is still crazy to me. LSU, I don't even know how to say it.
Shreveport.
LSU Shreveport. Okay. NAIA school just won the national championship. Went 59-0 in baseball.
Crazy.
I don't even look. I don't think people understand how hard that is to do in baseball. Football, going undefeated, it's obvious.
It's very difficult.
It's very difficult.
It's doable. It's doable.
But baseball is one of those sports where it's like,
and it's not even to say that they were that much better. There's just so many chances for them to mess up.
Baseball is one of those sports where anybody can beat anybody on any given day. For instance,
Little Rock yesterday beat LSU.
Yeah, or no, here was a good. St. Mary's beat. Who did they beat?
Oregon State.
Yeah, St. Mary's beat Oregon State first round of the regional 3-2.
Yeah.
They played again in an elimination game. Oregon State came back and beat them 20-3.
Yeah.
It's such a sport where it's like anything can happen depending on who you have pitching, all this stuff. It's a sport where I think the reason why that is because it's such a failing sport where the best guys in the MLB can go 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts on any given night.
Yes.
It's one of those. So going 59-0, I don't think you understand how dominant that is. Compared to the competition, best baseball team of all time compared to the competition. Not even close.
You think so?
Compared to their competition, yes. Best baseball team of all time, it's not close. Just to throw out stats, okay?
So.
59-0, 30-0 in conference play. Their closest margin of victory was only 3 runs.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Closest margin of victory is 3 runs.
Yeah. So
again,
it was
comfortable wins.
Yeah, it's like that's a win. That's not like
that's not like a walk. Yeah.
Yes.
Team batting average, 360.
That's ridiculous.
Team on base percentage, 493.
That's crazy.
They got on every other batter.
That's.
I don't think you guys understand how insane that is.
That's crazy.
Their
Put that kind of into perspective, like 400 is a very respectable on-base percentage.
At the high school level?
Yes, at the high school level. 400. I would take 400.
Yes.
And I think you would take 400.
Yeah, 100%. Team ERA, 2.38.
Wow. So you're getting it done on both ends. Like
Team whip, 0.98. They are letting up less than a hit and a walk per inning.
A base runner, basically.
A base runner. Less than a base runner an inning. So... Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Their team batting average against was 192.
Wow. Just wow. So they were only really letting up a hit every other inning.
Yeah, and they averaged 2,000 fans a game as an NAIA school. It's pretty good.
That is pretty good, actually.
For an NAIA
That is
school.
pretty good.
I don't think you guys, again, if you're not baseball players listening, I don't think you understand how insane that is.
Like, just to put this into perspective, Washington was competing against Harrisburg this year.
Yeah.
For a couple innings.
We were. Wait.
Yeah. Or was that last year?
It was kind of last year. We lost 10-6.
I see, yeah.
I actually want to get into Harrisburg a little bit here. But, yeah. Or, for instance, Jefferson, who lost in the state championship, we didn't even make regionals. We were no-hitting them for 4 innings, and we were tied. Mm-hmm. We lost 5-1 was all. Again, it's a sport where anybody can do anything on any given night. And to go 59-0, I don't think you understand how dominant and how impressive that is.
Yeah,
it's almost impossible in baseball.
I think that's equivalent to. What do you think's more impressive, like the Warriors 73-9 or 59-0 in baseball?
59-0 in baseball.
You think so?
I think the Warriors is right next up to it.
Yeah, I think
this is the next thing.
Yeah, that's.
I don't even care if you're playing D3 JUCO. Shoot, JUCO's bad. Yeah. D3 NAIA D2.
Think about it. If a 12U team was 59-0, you'd probably be hearing about it. Like a major 12U team,
seriously,
that'd be all over Max Preps, PBR,
yeah,
stuff like that. That's
crazy. I won't step on that cord potentially. I don't know. You never know.
My bad.
But yeah, also I want to talk about Harrisburg Legion a little bit, just because I know you're here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. They got swept again by Yankton.
Again.
They got swept by Yankton again.
They got killed, and I mean killed by Renner, but which is crazy because they were easily probably the best team coming in.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a question.
Again, we're talking about Legion baseball. Well, this is kind of sidetracking what we're talking about, but Harrisburg supposed to probably be a state championship contender this year. Yes. Same with Renner, but get blown out by Renner. Renner, a lot of O'Gorman kids, 20-3, and then lost like 6-4, and then they get beat by Yankton twice. Yankton's a respectable team, but Harrisburg, what's going on?
Yes,
I know it's only 4 games. Like we said, it's baseball.
I don't think Kokenge is pitching at all, though. I don't think he's pitching this summer.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. I don't think he's pitched yet.
Is that what someone told you, or
no?
What?
I think that's what I heard. I think that's what Clemmy said on the box scores. Is that he hasn't pitched yet.
Yeah, he hasn't pitched yet.
Yeah. I just don't see what the point of not pitching him yet. Really.
Yeah, I think Kokenge is still raking, but like, dude, I don't understand why you're getting swept with that team you have.
Yeah.
Again, you do lose Trey Hofer and Gavin Weir.
Those are two
major pieces. Only sophomores from your school ball team, but they were both all-state players. Mm-hmm. They were your top 3 players.
Yeah.
Them Kokenge
up there for sure. Yeah. They were definitely key pieces.
So they still keep Weedy, who's a sophomore, but like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they lost Weedy, too.
No, Weedy plays.
He plays for them?
He doesn't play. There's no such thing as Mag anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cade Weedy plays, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know about that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he should be pretty good for them, I think, I would say, this summer.
Yeah, he'll be one of their top pitchers, I think.
But kind of predictions, you want to go into predictions on way too early predictions on what'll happen?
For Legion?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
You have no clue.
If I see Harrisburg losing 4-0, kids lose players all the time. You have Aberdeen Central, who's a completely different team than what they were showing in school ball because they have a bunch of super seniors. I have no idea. That's up to you. Mm-hmm. Who do you think?
Sorry. I think, obviously, 22 out in Rapid. Which is then, but most of the Rapid teams kind of suck for school ball. But besides Stevens,
because
that's because 22 can't play school ball.
Yeah,
they're not allowed to play school. Like they only focus on 22 baseball. Like they're serious about it over there. Yeah.
Then do they play during the school season though? They have to. I think because that's what Watertown used to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they play like Wyoming schools and stuff like that. I think they play some West River teams, but but I think as far as I know. I think that Renner is pretty solid again. Renner obviously won it last year.
You gonna keep fiddling with that? It's just distracting me. I'm sorry.
ADHD's kicking in.
I know it is.
You got to take your pills, huh?
I guess. I think I did.
No, but anyways, I think coming in, I would have said Harrisburg. That's who I would have said I think would win it all still, but. I think. But
you forget they lose Weir and Trey, which is huge. Mm-hmm. So, Trey is on our team though.
Yeah, I think Brandon. I think Brandon is solid. I think they're really
because Brandon don't lose nobody, and they just won state school.
Yeah, that's their school.
Should they have no? That's crazy. I actually want to go over that, bro. They were down by 3 runs, I think, in the last inning, with 2 outs, tie the game.
Yeah.
Ryland Carroll, or might have been Carroll or someone else, insane double to tie it. Jack Blomgren. Bases clearing double as well with 2 outs to put him up 4.
Wow,
crazy game. They should have never.
That was some instant classics in that state tournament this year.
Oh yeah, it was a great
Lincoln Stevens. That was an instant classic.
I don't know about talent wise in the past. Is it one of the best state tournaments?
No, I don't.
It was good talent.
Yeah.
But you still have, but like in terms of games and like entertainment value, there was no blowouts. And I think it was maybe 1, and it was against Watertown versus Harrisburg. But you got to see Kokenge throw on the mound.
Yeah, and that was. I think it was like 9-4. And it was still.
I think they scored 2. I think it was like 7-2.
Still, something like that. But it was like still 2 D1 arms going at it. It's good to see. That's fun to watch.
You do.
But I think my favorite game was Jefferson versus Harrisburg. That's my style of game. I love those pitcher's duels. I love those 1-0 games.
That was a fun game to watch, too.
I just love defense, you know what I mean? I don't like the 12-13s.
It depends on the 12-13. Like, is it like I don't want to see rake. I want to see raking. I don't want to see errors
or walks.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. So like, you remember that Field of Dreams game, the Yankees White Sox?
Yeah, that's that type of game. Yes, like Tim Anderson walk off and
nukes. Yeah, that was a fun game. I watched that live. It's a good experience. That was fun to watch. but Anyways,
I don't even. What do we? I mean, we are drafting greatest movies of all time today. I should have done freaking research. Because now I don't. So no, you're gonna take some.
Go off the dome. I think I got a couple. I didn't know about that, but I got a couple. I got a couple going.
It's gonna be kind of okay. We're not gonna draft just yet. We're only at 24 minutes because I wanna. I don't know what. Oh, I guess we can talk about a little bit NBA Finals picks.
Yes.
I mean, let's keep it brief. Like 4 minutes.
The Dark Magic Pacers versus the Thunder.
Yeah, I think people are sleeping on the Pacers.
I think personally. So too. People have been sleeping on him this whole season.
Yeah.
I mean, Halliburton obviously voted most overrated. I think he's proven a lot of people wrong. I mean,
he was voted most overrated by the players.
Yeah, by the players.
They do that.
Yeah.
Even the hard stuff like that.
Anonymous.
Unanimous.
No, anonymous, not unanimous.
Oh, anonymous.
Yeah, like they didn't know who voted for him. You know what I mean? Like
most overrated.
Yeah, I don't.
What? That's gonna backfire and flip it to the underrated side.
I know. I think he is underrated. Like no one. He goes out, averages like 22 and 10. Like
on good efficiency.
On pretty.
And he doesn't turn the ball over.
No, he doesn't. He
even if you're missing shots, he doesn't turn the ball over.
You know what's crazy to me? He had a triple-double in the first half. With no turnovers.
Yes.
In the first half, a triple-double.
And with no turnovers, just makes it even 10 times more insane.
That is crazy.
It literally does.
That's just crazy.
I mean, if you're with the ball, if you have the ball that much in your hands, how do you not just turn it over? How do you not just like bad pass or just let it go?
Or
like you're trying to make a play.
Pocket picked because that happens.
Yeah. Like it reminds me like Tommy Hoffman. Yeah. He has a lot of turnovers, but it's for like the right like mindset. Like he's just an athlete trying to make a play.
Yeah.
And sometimes he does too much. Like how do you just not do that?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, but. The other big star in the series, Shea. I think Jokic was robbed of that MVP. I don't think Shea deserved it.
Recency bias.
I don't think Shea deserved it. I think Jokic. No. He's literally put together like 5 of the greatest seasons in NBA history, like back to back.
And only 3 MVPs out of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that Embiid one. Embiid deserved it more than Shea, like comparative to the years. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. Also, Luka last year, I don't even think it was like a finals or an MVP finalist. Like had a comfortably better year than Shea did this year.
Yeah. And
I know everyone gets mad about him being a foul merchant. I really think drawing fouls is actually a skill.
I think it is a skill.
I think it is a big skill.
I think
that's
the way the game is trending. I think. I mean,
yeah,
it's all about free throws, fast pace.
I mean, think about it. If you can draw fouls, not only are you're stopping the clock, which stopping the clock isn't that big of a deal. It just depends what situation in the game you are, but you can hit free throws. Well, also, and then you put other players in foul trouble, which hurts the team.
Yes.
You're not, like, hitting a 2 or 2 free throws plus a foul on someone else helps you way more, right? So, again, Shea is spectacular. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He kind of pisses me off a little bit, though. He just, again, I know it's just all it means. Like, he tries to aura farm.
The aura.
Like, but you can, like, just tell, like, he's just trying.
Like, I know what you mean.
Trying to be too nonchalant. Like,
I know what you mean.
Just be, like... There's a difference. Like, there's Jokic nonchalant and there's Shea nonchalant.
Yeah, Jokic is just awkward. Like, he's just...
Well, Jokic is, even when he sees or what you see about him in interviews, he is a really competitive guy.
Yes, he is.
He just...
Yes.
Like, when he won the finals, I can go home now.
Yeah.
I can go home now.
Go with my horses. Yeah. Like,
there's a parade? No.
Yeah.
Like, he genuinely does care, and when he got to the parade, too, when they won it with the Nuggets that year, like, he was turning up. Yeah.
Like, he was having a good time.
He looked like he wanted to be there.
You know what was, I think, the Nuggets' biggest mess-up was? Why would they fire their coach?
That didn't make any... They weren't even bad, though. But
no, they weren't.
They had a good run,
There was like 10 games left in the regular season.
That too, yeah. Just wait till the end of the year at least.
Yes, I know. Like, give them a chance to do something in the playoffs because that's when it really matters.
And actually, who knows? You think maybe it was a good firing?
I don't
maybe for the future, but like they made a great run with a new coach.
Yes.
I mean, for how...
Went to the Western Conference
semis,
obviously. Ran into the T-Wolves, right? No, Thunder. They ran into the Thunder. Yeah. Yeah, they played the Thunder. I think they lost in 7. It was 7, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
7.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think, I think Jokic is the top 3 NBA player of all time, but that's a topic for another day.
Right now?
I think he is already, yeah.
I totally see that too.
You agree?
Yes.
Really? Because I think he's better than Kareem. I think he is. I think just in terms of all-around basketball, like, Jokic is the 3rd best player of all time.
Again, I know his defense is mid.
It's respectable.
But it's respectable.
Because he still gets a ton of deflections. He just clogs the paint. which is honestly huge. That's huge. He's top. Like, I'm pretty sure he averaged something like 2 steals a game this year. Like, he gets steals. Like, that's valuable.
Yeah.
Like, he just...
And again, just getting steals, I think personally doesn't necessarily always mean good defense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because,
well, with good defense is help side. It's being smart.
For example, like, I'm trying to think here. Like, Draymond Green. Like, obviously he gets steals, but he doesn't get a ton of steals. Obviously, he's one of the best defenders.
But he's good. He's good off ball.
Yes, he's an off ball guy. Directs the traffic. Yeah. You know what I mean.
But no,
I think Jokic does do that. But
yeah, Jokic is Jokic is the greatest offensive player of all time.
I agree 100%.
Today.
I agree.
And he's only trending up.
Yes,
that's a scary thing.
Yes, he's only 30. Like, he still has a
he's
ton
in his
of time.
prime right now.
Yeah.
And his down years, I do see him though. Like, once he hits 35, I think his slowing down will be insanely slow though.
I don't think so.
Though.
I don't think so, because the way he plays the game, that plays over time,
because he already does play slow.
Yes, he doesn't rely on his athleticism at all. Like, that's what I think about. That's what I'm worried about Giannis. Like, I wonder what Giannis is going to be like when he's 35, 36, because like he is like athletic.
He
just relies on his athletic dominance to get to the rack, and that's what he excels at.
But I think obviously you saw that Jimmy High Roller video of Jokic.
Yep.
The box plus minus stat, which is a huge stat. I don't know how to describe it, but
it's basically just how valuable you are to your
team.
Okay,
there's been how many seasons with... Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, there's just one thing. The Nuggets literally, when Jokic was off the court, they were literally the worst team in the NBA. But when he was on the court, they were literally the best team in the NBA.
Offensively.
In terms of... No, all around.
Okay,
in terms of like, just like point differential, I'm pretty sure. Like, plus minus.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Also, yeah, the box plus minus thing, there's been like 7 seasons over 13.
Yeah,
box plus minus.
Jokic just like 4 of them.
5.
5 of them. Yeah,
I think.
And I think LeBron.
I think it was 4 of them.
I think LeBron had 2 of them, and Jordan had 1.
No, Jordan had more than he did. I think Jordan had 3, and LeBron had 2.
Okay.
I think it was like 8. No, but basically, in one of them from Jordan's was like statistically the best basketball season of all time.
Averaged like 36.
Again, I still think he's the GOAT. You don't, but I don't think that season like means he's the GOAT. Like,
I always forget that he averaged 36 for an entire season.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan, yeah. That is
like,
ridiculous.
It's like hard in stats, but with better, yeah. But again, I think Jokic to this day, and even if it's not today, at the end of his career, he will be top 3 all time.
Yes.
And you never know. Maybe he could slide into the 2, depending on how many championships he wins.
I don't think
he will, though.
No.
I think 3 is perfect for him.
I think it is, too. I think LeBron and Jordan are just still light years above everyone else.
I agree. Anyway, I know we tracked off, but finals predictions.
I think
I'll take.
You go first.
I want the Pacers to win.
I do too.
But I'll take Thunder in 6.
I think the Thunder in 6. I'm actually curious. I think whoever wins game 1 will win it all. I think that's very important.
You're gonna go with that Paul Pierce take. Remember when the Celtics won game 1 against the Bucks in the first round a few years ago? This series is over.
Yeah.
And the Bucks sweep. Win 4 in a row. Sweep. But he meant like it's over, like the Celtics.
Yeah.
And I think Stephen A. Smith was with him. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. But I just think it's so cliche, but I think it's just really crucial to get off on the right foot, especially on this big of a stage. Like,
and I think too, if they ever go split a series 2-2, like that game 5.
Yes, that's
obviously
decisive.
That's also cliche.
It's so hard to come back down 3-2.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard to win 2 in a row.
Also, especially if you're down 2-0, like the Pacers, you gotta win game 3.
Yeah,
you have
to. I think if the Pacers can steal one on the road, because the first 2 games are in OKC. I think if they can steal one on the road, I think they're...
Because I think both of these teams are too good to, like, come back on.
Yes.
Like, down 3-1.
Yes.
Or 3-2.
Yes. And I think we saw that with the T-Wolves. Like, I think the T-Wolves and Thunder actually were pretty evenly matched, I think. I think the T-Wolves were...
It's just who can capitalize in the bigger moments.
Yes.
And I said this last year, too. I said about the Thunder, I think they actually have finals potential even to win it, even last year.
Yeah.
Or talent at the time. Yeah. They just weren't experienced enough. And I said next year they will.
Yeah. But you know what's even crazier, though? They got 3 first-round picks this year. Yeah. They got 3 first-round picks this year. They have drafted so well, too. Sam Presti, I think he might be the greatest GM of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time. I'm serious. Like, that Paul George trade,
and
absolute
Westbrook.
masterclass.
And Westbrook.
Got a crap ton of picks, like more picks than you'll ever need. for years. It's just crazy.
And at the time too, the Thunder just weren't at win now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I think this is like 2 years ago, but they have like, just from 2K I know this, but they had like 13 first round picks over the next 4 years.
That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
And they've drafted so well.
Yeah,
Shea.
Yeah. I really like how they draft too. Like, it's boom or bust, you know what I mean? Like Chet, like a boomer bust prospect, you know what I mean?
But a boomer bust prospect can be trade value if they don't totally turn out, because you know
they still have
potential.
Yep.
And also too, you have to shout out to whoever's developing these guys too.
Yes.
Because you don't get lucky and draft and go 4 for 4 on picks unless you develop well, because it just doesn't happen. Developing is huge key in those franchises. Yeah. So. But again, do you want to touch up a little? I want to just touch up a little bit on the Blitzball League before we get.
Okay.
I know it's a little
Staying
cringy,
on the
but
sports side today,
dude, I don't know what else to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good podcast, though. I like it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are intrigued in sports. They don't like the politics and like the stuff, like what's even going on in the real.
Yeah.
Or like what even is even trending. Like,
did you hear about the terrorist attack in Colorado?
No.
The border. So basically, this guy. It was on the
Put your mic
campus.
Up. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm going to make sure the camera's sterling, because sometimes it does. Yeah. Just explain it.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know all the details, but in Colorado at the Boulder campus, which is where Deion Sanders obviously coached. But anyway, basically this guy, he had like Molotovs, which is like a rag in a bottle of like alcohol, and you basically light it on fire, throw it at people and whatever. And I'm pretty sure, I want to say like 4 people died.
I can't believe I didn't hear about this. How long ago?
This was like 2 days ago.
Really?
Ago. Yeah, but like terrorist attacks
again, most like there probably could have only been 2 or 3 people that died, because otherwise
that's
so sad. Obviously,
yes, but it's just so stupid to me, because I'm pretty sure it was over religion. But you know what's stupid to me? Because Muslims, they believe in God, they believe in Jesus.
No, but it's
different, but like it's relatively the same. Like.
Okay, I don't want to be I gotta research the Muslim, because I should be knowledgeable in this.
Yes.
But it's almost like the opposite. Like they hear God telling them to kill these people or do it for, you know what I mean?
Yes. I know, it's
like they see it as a good thing.
Yes, but like Muslims in history.
Yeah.
Like the only reason they used to this is way back, but they used to persecute a bunch of polytheistic religions, which is like more than one god. Like they would kill like the Greeks and the Latins who believed in more than one god, but like they would leave the people like of the book, like quote of the book, like the Bible, like the Christians, the Jewish people alone, because they like believed in the same stuff. And that's just like way in history, like I'm talking about like dark Middle Ages and stuff. But
and that's sad.
That is sad. It's just
there's not even I feel like a lot of the news right now is sports.
Yeah.
Like with the LSU Shreveport, we kind of came up with the best high school athletes of all time. And actually, I wanted to shout out Brent Thurlow, because he told us to draft the best high school athletes of all time.
Yeah.
But I guess we didn't, but we kind of touched up, he has told me to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he listens now, because
talked about it.
Shout out Brent Thurlow, Washington baseball head coach.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's touch up a little bit on the Blitzball League just to advertise it. There's probably not even many people listening right now at 40 minutes, but is what it is. The Blitzball League, who do you think's going to win it all? We got, let me run over the teams. So, no. Can you pull up the power rankings that I did?
It's on here. Toss.
Let's start team by team.
Yep.
And so, for those of you that don't know, we have a Blitzball League, only 60 followers on Instagram, but it's a ton of fun.
Yep.
We have about $100, $120 to the winner, split evenly. There's 2 players on every team for this Blitzball League. 6 teams. We do have playoffs at the end of the end of a regular season. The regular season's about 15 games a team, and the 6th seed doesn't make the playoffs. The 4 and 5 have to play in to get that 4 seed, and then after that, it's top 4. Winner go home, and best of 5 series. The championship's best of 7 series. And
should we count it down 6-1?
Yeah, so 16. No, let's just briefly talk about them. So
the sixth team coming in.
Jude Tamont and Teddy Kruger.
Yeah, Jude
and that team should have been Briley Bartles and Easton Riley, which would have done way better than these two. Unforeseen circumstances. We had to boot one.
Cut ties.
Yeah, cut ties.
They wanted to test the free agency waters.
Yeah, we parted ways.
Briley
trying to find a league.
Probably wanted to go the golf route this summer.
Yeah, I don't, it is what it is. I mean, we still respect the guys who love them, but business moves have to be made.
Yes.
Right? So, but again, Jude and Teddy, I want, before we bash on that, how bad they are.
Shout out Ulcer. Shout out Cooper Ulcer. Get booted from. Anyways.
These guys have been very passionate about playing, which helps.
Jude and Ted.
They're easy to get to play.
Jude and Ted.
Yeah, so I want to thank you guys for that. Your schedules, you guys are reasonable with scheduling and all that stuff. So I appreciate that, especially Teddy, always willing to play.
Yes, and he left Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
early just to come play.
So he was at a Western Conference Finals game, T-Wolves versus OKC. Oh no,
Game 4. He went to Game 4.
They he told his mom specifically to leave early at 7 a.m. to be back for our Blitzball game.
That is,
I mean, come on,
unwavering dedication from the kid.
So I want to respect him for that. But they are 0-6.
No,
they're 0-5-1.
0-5-1.
It's hard to explain. You can't time Blitzball unless there's a circumstance. I don't want to explain it that much because we don't have time.
Yes.
Well, we do have time, but I just don't feel like
too
that.
deep for the intro. Yeah. J. Cole. But number 5, the Bandits.
Hold on though. Do we think they can? I think they will pull out a win this year.
I think they will.
I think they'll get
not against
one.
us. Not against me and Bodie.
I wouldn't be. They should have beat us. I think me and Ben. No matter who we play, we will go 2-1 or 1-2. I don't think we can get swept
or sweep.
But we have swept Wazzy and Kale though, so that was huge.
Yeah.
But we should have swept Tristan and Henry. We should have swept Juden, whatever. But when it comes to the playoffs, you don't got to sweep the series to win. So I think that will be fine. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll end up being a 3 seed. But Jude and Teddy, I'm sorry, they're bad.
We're getting off track. Number 5, we have the Bandits, which is
Kale and Wazzy.
Yep, Kale and Wazzy.
This team, a lot of potential.
They do. We heard
they're 0-6 though.
Yes,
so
we heard great things about them coming in, and they just have not lived up to that.
They're both exceptional baseball players.
Yes, they're both very solid baseball players,
but they just Blitzball's a different breed. They can't hit. Kale hasn't shown a lot of fight out there. No. He doesn't show like he cares. He's sitting on the wall in the outfield when playing defense, and so and Wazzy's been pissed about it. But Wazzy has produced okay. He went 5 for 10 in his first series. I think he had a home run or 2 in the second series. But Kale hitting horrible. He strikes out almost every time, and his home runs are on lob pitches.
Yeah.
I threw him a lob ball because I was like, screw this. My arm kind of hurt. Or it's tired. It wasn't hurting. I was just like, dude, I don't feel like doing this. And it's about.
Yeah. Anyways.
But I think that team's scary at the 5 seed.
Yes.
But also have been very disappointing. Mm-hmm. Anyway, 4.
Number 4, we have Team Inconsistent Blitzball Club.
Again, I think Team Inconsistent is probably worse than Kale and Wazzy. They just have only played 1 series. So it's like, okay.
It's hard to gauge.
They're exactly what their team says. They're very inconsistent. Yes. Like again, me and Ben, when we played them first series, waxed them the first 2 games, and then Tristan decides to dice.
Yes,
game 3.
Jones
after getting tattooed.
Jones loved the kid, but I mean he is one horrible. Sorry,
yep.
Can't cuss.
Family friendly.
Can't cuss. One dookie baseball player, but he gets it done on the blitzball diamond. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, he went 1 for 10 in our series, but he looks comfortable.
Yes,
he looks comfortable.
He didn't strike out as much as Henry did.
No,
actually
Henry didn't do that well either. No, 1 home run was about it. He had 1 good game, I think, and they only won though. I walked 7 guys in the extra inning game, so to walk in 3 runs to lose.
But coming in at number 3, we have
Killer Bees. I'm proud of it. We started at the 6th seed for the power rankings, and we made our way up. Ben Jensen, he knows he's not a superstar out there.
He's not going to go out there. He's not going to go out there and win you a game.
No, but he does his job. He walks a lot. He gets, and actually, I want to give some. I want to put some success or give him some credit for our success.
Give him his flowers.
He gets people on base for me, honestly.
Yeah,
and I tend to drive him in. I mean, again, I can only do so much, but if you can get on base, and not even only that, even if I get out, it saves an out for us. Yes. Again, and he won series MVP our last series.
Yeah,
he played well.
Yeah,
and he's played great defense too.
I think he's one heck of a Mike Miller. He just fills that role. He just fills that role.
Again, he's not gonna win an MVP. No. He's not gonna win a side. He's not gonna win a Silver
Slugger. Not even an
All-Star
probably.
Yeah, but he's a guy that gets the job done.
Yeah.
He gets the job done. Sure. And watch out. He could win 6th man of the year this year. Yeah, we'll see.
Do you want to go number 1 or number 2 next?
Number 2.
Okay.
Run to the Ducks.
The Ducks.
Bodie and Jacob have only played 1 series, but they are 3-0.
Yep, we did sweep.
Again, not enough stuff on you guys, but I think you guys will be good. And the consistency, I said you guys will be good. You guys are good.
We're the best team in this league.
It's Case and Oppland, the Sharks.
The Sharks, yep. They're number one team in the mid-season power rankings. I personally disagree. I think they're a very respectable team, but I just don't think they have the chemistry that Bodie and I possess.
But they do have the best raw talent.
They do.
It's not close. Oppland's actually surprised me on the mound. I thought he was going to be way worse because he doesn't throw many strikes. When he throws strikes, he's good. Kaysen's leading the way for them on the bat. That's what I'm saying. They're getting Oppland's their best pitcher, Kaysen's their best hitter,
yes,
and Oppland still can rake. That's not a diss on Oppland.
Well together.
I will say Kaysen strikes out a lot.
Yeah.
When he hits it, it goes over the fence, and he does do that a lot. I think he is MVP watch right now. I think he's hitting 500 with about 14 bombs this year in 2 series, I think. 3 series. So.
Wow.
But all his outs are strikeouts.
OPS is off the charts.
Yeah.
That K rate.
But Bodie and you at this 2-hole, you had a great first series. I know it was against Karen Wisey, who are 0-3 or 0-6, but that is a respectable team. If you can sweep them, and they have played the two out of the best 3 teams in this league right now.
Yeah.
To their defense, they haven't played Jude, then they haven't played Tristan and Henry.
Yeah.
So
I think they'll finish around
4. They'll be the 4 seed.
4-11, 5-10 type record.
They'll be a play-in team.
Yeah.
They'll be a play. I think the top 3 are for sure. It's gonna be us 2 in the. We're gonna be first round playoff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You think so? I think we could jump to the 1 seed. If we go 2-1 against the Sharks.
Yeah, if you go 2-1 against the Sharks, but what if you go? But if you go 1-2 against us, because that's what I'm saying. I think you go 3-3 against us and the Sharks, but we go 3-3 against you and the Sharks.
And the Sharks, what are the Sharks? I think the Sharks go 4-2, 5-1.
That's what I'm saying.
They're consistent too.
But it doesn't matter till you get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Personally.
Anyways.
Yeah. Let's do a draft here.
Dive into movies.
So we're going to draft the best movies of all time. We're going to draft 4. It's going to be a snake draft.
Hey, and I'm going to pick my personal opinion. I'm not going to try to please anyone.
I might try to please people, but
I'm not. I'm just going straight.
I can only think 3 of the greatest movies of all time. Can I look up on your phone quick?
Come on, bro.
Why don't you? I just want some ideas because I don't want to throw out an embarrassing list.
Go Star Wars route. Can go.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith is number 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. I just hope I get... Well, one of us will get Revenge of the Sith, and one of us will get... See, but I'm going to...
Are we going to go...
Here's the thing, though.
Okay,
I haven't seen Dark Knight yet.
Yeah.
But if Dark Knight's on the table, I will be taking it, even though I haven't seen it.
It's
yes, because I know people...
It is phenomenal. It is truly phenomenal.
Well, they got Dark Knight at 3.
Yeah, it is special.
Let's just put this right here.
I'm only going to go with movies that I've seen, too. I think
Inception 2 I might take, even though...
Inception?
Even though I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
Phenomenal.
It's kind of confusing at first.
Yeah.
But
all right, since you're the guest, you can go first. Unless you want to give it to me. But I get 2 and 3.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I would say number 1 overall pick. It's got to be a fan pleaser. It's got to be.
I think my favorite movie of all time. I don't know what route. I think I will go the fan favorite. I know I said I wasn't, but I think I'll go Interstellar here, 1-1. I think.
Dang it! I actually wanted Interstellar so bad.
I think Interstellar's. I rewatched it again a couple days ago.
I'm still yet to rewatch it.
Cooper, shout out Cooper.
Yeah.
Shout out Cooper.
Don't leave me, Murph.
Yeah.
Don't leave me. Don't let me leave, Murph.
Anyway.
Okay. I want to write this down.
Yeah.
2 and 3. I will be taking Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith 3.
The third one.
And then I will be taking The Dark Knight.
Wow.
Again, I have not seen Dark Knight. I've only heard great things about it. Wow. It is a top 3 movie here on IMDb.
It's insanely good.
Yes.
I mean, Heath Ledger, R.I.P.
Don't worry, I will be watching it this summer.
Okay,
and I know that's embarrassing, but I'm
trying to think. I think I'll be going. Okay, I think I got my pick.
Hold on. So you get 2 here, and then I got Dark Knight. Okay. And then you have Interstellar. I really wanted Interstellar because I've seen that.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Yep.
I think I'm.
We're doing 4 picks, by the way.
Okay. 4 picks. I think I'm going to be going Forrest Gump here.
Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump.
Okay.
The craziest plot line of all time. Forrest Gump. Tell me how he played college football, for Bama. Went to Nam. Became a pro ping pong player, all in the same movie, and opened up a shrimp shop or like a restaurant, and it didn't feel rushed at all. It felt like it perfectly flowed. It's just a good movie. I don't know. It's the only way to say it. Okay.
And you got next pick here.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I'm back to back. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. This is one of my personal favorites. I'm gonna go Django Unchained.
Django Unchained.
Django.
Haven't seen that either.
It's a heck of a movie. It's about. You know what it's about or no?
You told me a little bit about it.
It's
but
about
you
this,
explain it.
It's about this. It's basically this slave. This is like Civil War era.
Yeah.
Like this is. I'm pretty sure this is during the Civil War. And this slave, he gets freed by this German bounty hunter. And basically, the slave Django, he just goes on this mission to free his wife from these slave, like, I don't know what the word, like, not slave traders. I think, yeah, slave traders, I think is the way to put it. But it's special. It's special. If you like Western movies, that old style filming, it's good.
And I think here I'm going to take Moneyball because Django Unchained's like your movie where it's not the fan pleaser, and Moneyball is my movie. Moneyball is my personal favorite because I'm a huge baseball fan, and it makes you. Someone said it perfectly too. You watch it and you feel smart.
Yeah.
You feel like you know everything. Yeah. After that.
Okay, this is my last pick.
No, it's on me yet.
Oh, it's on you.
Okay, I will be taking Inception.
Inception. You don't even know what it's about. You don't even know.
I should have taken like Godfather.
You don't even know what it's about. You don't even know what it's about.
I do. You said it's like about like dream.
Yeah, it's about It's
and Moneyball.
Yeah. Okay.
And here's the thing here.
Oof.
Even though the or I say fans, bro, come on, I don't got no fans. But the people that vote on this on Instagram, the biggest vote here will be Ben Sprecher.
Yeah.
Ben Sprecher will be the biggest vote on this.
Okay. And I think, do I do it? Nah, I can't do it. I think for my last pick, let me think. I'll go Gladiator.
Okay.
I'll go Gladiator.
I've only heard good things about that. I actually haven't seen any of the greatest.
Gladiator.
I'm still growing up. Like I've been heavy. Like I've seen all of like the good kids movies. I've seen the good like Adam Sandler movies.
Lion King.
I know about.
I was about to pick Lion King. But
what about any good Adam Sandler movies? Honorable mentions.
Probably the best one. Probably Happy Gilmore. I think that's the best film. I don't think it's his funniest film, but.
Well, what's one of the most funny film? What's the funniest film of all time?
Of Adam Sandler?
Yeah. Someone could have taken like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame. That would have been a heck of a pick. I would say. What's the movie called? Billy Madison, where he goes back to elementary school.
Yeah, I might. I don't know.
You've never seen it? Adam Sandler goes back to elementary school. It's like a 30-year-old guy. Oh, it's hilarious.
Actually, can I take Avengers Endgame instead of Inception? Would you allow that? Because that's a movie I've seen.
Yeah,
that's a movie I've seen. Okay.
I think. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
You want to flip any picks?
I'm satisfied.
You're satisfied?
I think I am.
Okay. So Jacob took Interstellar. I wish I had it, but it's great. Interstellar, Forrest Gump, Django Unchained, his non-fan pleaser, and Gladiator. I took Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith.
I do want to trade it out actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna trade out. Sorry, read my list again.
Interstellar, Forrest Gump, Django Unchained, and Gladiator. You can only change Gladiator personally.
Really?
Or your last two picks, Django Unchained.
I think I'm gonna change.
Actually, you can change whatever you want.
Can I see it real quick?
You can change whatever you want.
I think I want to change Forrest Gump for The Incredibles.
Put up your mic.
I want to change Forrest Gump for The Incredibles.
Really?
The Incredibles.
Okay.
The original. Phenomenal film. Tell me. Oh, that's a snub. Top Gun. How's Top Gun going drafted?
Are we? No, that feels so criminal.
Yes.
You want to redo this draft super quick?
No.
We don't go over.
It's what it is. There's too many movies. It's too hard to narrow them down. I mean,
all
of these films are phenomenal. All these films are like 10 out of 10 films.
Actually, though, I would have taken Top Gun instead of Endgame.
You think so?
That's the only. But I will make sure, like in quotation
honorable
marks.
mentions.
Yeah, I will be like, we are very sorry.
Let's just do one more round.
Oh, one more pick?
Yeah.
Okay, top 5.
You can have Top Gun.
Okay, I'll take Top Gun. And then do you want Forrest Gump again?
No, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Top Gun Maverick specifically.
I'm gonna go Pulp Fiction. Fight Club. Give me Fight Club.
Can you explain Fight Club to me? That's also one of the better movies I've heard.
You've never seen Fight Club?
No. And I'm sorry.
Just watch it. I can't.
I know that's what
you have to experience it for
again.
yourself.
Ben Sprecher, one of my friends, who's one of the biggest movie watchers of all time. That's what he said. He just said, "I can't even say much about it."
About Fight Club?
Yeah, no. He's like, it's just a movie you don't talk about.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I would agree. That's
you just don't talk about Fight Club.
That's a true statement, I would say, for sure. It's a good movie though. I really like it.
Okay. Anyway, let me go over this one more time. Yes, we did 5. I like that. We did 5. Okay, you had Interstellar, Django Unchained, Gladiator, Incredibles, and Fight Club. I took Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, The Dark Knight, Avengers Endgame, Moneyball, and Top Gun Maverick. Mm-hmm. I'm happy with it. I think we did a great job. I don't know who's going to win. I think you might win with Fight Club and Gladiator and Interstellar.
Incredibles, family pleaser.
I have like a better like role players like Top Gun.
Yeah.
But like
I think I got some star power for sure.
Yeah.
But The Dark Knight that might be my favorite. I still think Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie.
Yeah. Anyway though, I appreciate you being on here 55
I have the
minutes.
high ground. Oh,
yeah.
God, what a scene. Anyways, I digress.
All right. I appreciate you being here. Check out Instagram, TikTok, and we're back finally after like 3 weeks. It's been a while. I've been busy with stuff, but it's good to be back here on the podcast. I appreciate you being here, even though it might be 40 viewers here, but we good though. It was fun.
Thank you for making it this far. If you're here,
Hey,
shout out F.
You know, if you know, you know.
Yep, you know.
Anyway, thank you guys being here. If you're on Spotify, hop over to YouTube, vice versa. And with that, Breckenbeitler out.